Florida, one of the great vacation destinations in the entire land. Today, Camping World Stadium as a couple of teams square off for a chance to win the Pop-Tart Bowl. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So North Carolina's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Looking to buy time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Jones to throw. He lofted high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on Monday.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Mims. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Robbins. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Right back to the well. There he goes. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Rousseau. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Tuggle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
They'll run play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running back searching for a hole. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Catch in the middle, it's Tuggle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Jones to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
A third down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gives it on the option. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlock at the end of the first. Here's a quick check on the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. That's caught. It's Mims. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defense. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys.
Always got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to...
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Bring in the heat. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. And you saw that linebacker do it.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is it yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job, great no loss on first down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Mountaineers are in the red zone. The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Fired in from the red zone for the score. What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. It's on target and complete. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Jones wants to throw it. He's got him in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Fires to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Tuggle. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Rousseau. There he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another
and he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the shotgun, the inside give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Harris. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Jones to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. Past the 30. He's at the top. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish your first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And they tacked on the extra point. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Mims. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. This dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Quickly complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the secondary.
Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It is perfect. And they've regained the lead. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things. And that first half needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Moving away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Tuggle. And they're able to make the tackle. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. The run from the shotgun. There he goes! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front.
Touchdown, UNC! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. That's caught. It's Robbins.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. He'll keep it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Across the 25, he's got room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quick strike complete. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Out of the gun to give to the back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback may change this route. Jones wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Caught near the sticks. It's Rousseau. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. Finds him out of the backfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On the run, still looking. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Give the defense tons of credit. They were not fooled. Everybody thought that was going to be a run play, but the defense didn't. They pinned their ears back. They got upfield, and they got to...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Tar Heels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pushes ahead. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Jones to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rousseau. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. The Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. Touchdown, North Carolina! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the two-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Pulls it in, it's Tuggle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
And And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards on the ground so far, and he looks to be well on his way to a 1,500-yard season. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Jones wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical.
Breaks into the open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. He'll start this drive firing. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Yeah, and you're just running out of time where you can have these small gains where the clock continues to run. This offense definitely got to have some urgency. Down, late in the game, I need to force some plays, ball probably down the field.
And if you're the defense, you can have that all day. We're going to play big zones. We're going to keep the ball in front of us. We've got the lead. You're going to have to make catches like that and make us miss. But you want to keep throwing those little dink and dunk throws? Have at it. Because if you keep doing that, we're going to win the game.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a 1-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the other?
They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Reese, productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football,